4:45 is the time. Let's get a check of the forecast. Behind me, it is extremely foggy here in San Francisco. But I got to tell you, driving over the Bay Bridge, that was my commute this morning. Couldn't see more than 50 feet in front of me. It was really dense, and I guess the Bay Bridge isn't alone. We got John with a look at the forecast Bay Area wide. Good morning, John.
Absolutely not, James. All our bridges affected by that fog, and especially Bayshore, South Bay, and North Bay areas are really in the midst of that dense, compacted fog. It doesn't take long once you're heading above the bay to venture out of it. It's a very thin layer of it, but we are seeing it pushed into the bay by this inversion layer set up right above us. And if you look really close, you can actually see the towers of the Golden Gate sticking up out of the fog. At bridge level, you're in it, but those bridge towers are right above it. That shows you how compressed it truly is, just pushed right into the bay. Otherwise, skies are actually fairly clear for some of our inland areas. Out into the Central Valley, we are seeing another dose of Tule fog. So we are seeing some inland fog, but it really is that Bayshore up into the North Bay. And is seeing some of the densest of it this morning. Not to worry, though, we do tap into a good dose of sunshine later on today. Really nice afternoon, actually, with temperatures a little warmer than yesterday. Relatively calm conditions. Tomorrow is expected to be a warmer day than today. Not as foggy come especially the weekend because of some offshore winds that'll be kicking into gear. This high-pressure ridge that is built up has been keeping us dry, keeping us mild, and come the weekend is actually going to help to push up these offshore winds. So today is a calm one, but look at what happens to wind speeds as we move into Friday. Really start to ramp up. We will see winds peaking at 40 to 50 miles per hour on mountaintops. Now, during drier times of year, this typically results in heightened fire danger. But thanks to that October and December rainfall, fire danger is not a concern here. We are just going to be looking at some breezy conditions amid some really warm weather for the weekend. Now, today's daytime highs will be in the 60s for the most part, just a couple of 50s, barely hanging on right along the coastline. For some of our South Bay cities, it'll be all the way up into the mid to even upper 60s, with San Jose at 66 degrees today. East Bay temperatures, low to mid 60s for you. Really comfortable feel to it. Certainly one of the nicest feeling days of this forecast. Oakland, Berkeley, Richmond each at 63. Antioch, Benicia on up to Vacaville at 61. And temperatures from Mill Valley on up to Santa Rosa, all solid 60s as well. Tomorrow and Saturday will be our warmest days of your forecast, but also some of our windier ones. So if you don't mind the offshore breeze, they're certainly going to be really enjoyable. Skies remain dry and sunny all the way through this forecast. Lows, for the most part, remaining in the 40s.